we begin, please don't forget to like this video, subscribe to my YouTube channel, and follow me on my other social media platforms. I'm Jovi Beauty. I'm Jovi Beauty on all platforms. Please follow, please subscribe, and don't forget when you come up in here to like the damn video or dislike it. You could dislike it too. Just do something with it. All right. So, like I said previously, subscribe, whatever. Y'all, I know I'm like 5 hours late. I'm like 5 hours late, but I got a good ass excuse. I'll tell it to you after we done with today's show. Okay, it involves my kid and finishing out our applications. Listen, we'll talk about that shit later. I want to talk to y'all about Meg Thee Stallion's case. What is going on? What is going on in the background? The guy, what's his fucking name? Hold on, I'm about to tell you his name right now. Hold on. My friend texted me. I'm about to tell you his name right now. Screenshot. What the fuck is it? Where is it? That guy, James Quealy, he's been on over everybody's show. He was Tasha K and everything. He throwing shots at Mob Radio. Mob Radio thinks she gonna throw shots at Nick at Night. Nick at Night said, "No, the fuck you won't." Shout out to Nick at Night. Child, it's so much things. The white man who was looking out his window was like, he saw them stomping man. It was a whole thing, okay? It's a whole fucking thing. So I want to drop this intro, and then we're gonna go through all of the bullshit that's been happening in this trial and what we have been learning, because this shit is like Sandra Rhimes. What's her name? Sandra Rhimes, Chandra Rhimes. Like, she wrote this shit. You can't make this shit up. This is better than the Donald Trump hearings, okay? This is like daytime TV at its motherfucking finest. And since we have a nice little daytime TV show, okay, normally on at noon, in case you didn't know, we normally here at noon, I'ma just give y'all a rundown. And we're gonna wait for the rest of the Neek to drop the rest of this goddamn story, because she seemed to be the only unbiased motherfucker in the whole thing. So I don't even know what the fuck. Let's just do it. My headphones were stolen by a 13-year-old who should not be taking my headphones. So we'll have to work without them. She's waving at me and I want to choke her up. So y'all, where the fuck do we even begin? Where do we even begin? Okay, let me go, because I be trying to take screenshots. Oh Lord. All right, that's my whole girl. Listen, so where do I even begin? Okay, one thing. Mob Radio got her fucking Twitter deactivated for about 10 hours, child. That happened to me once. That happened to me, like, I told y'all, it happened to me like a month ago. No, like 2-3 weeks ago, when I was fucking with Kanye, child. And hold on, give me 1 second. Okay. I just told her give me an hour. I'm gonna call her back. I just told her give me an hour. I'm gonna call her because we doing something right now. So I don't know. My radio been dropping a lot of shit. So I don't know specifically what the fuck she wrote that got her banned from the Twitter, but I do know that she's out here on the Twitter talking about how it was Meg. She posted okay. She posted something. Let me show y'all. Let me close the rest of this shit so I can show y'all what she posted, because I'm not gonna actually. Well, I guess I can't post it. Don't mind the little tarot reading on the side because I was listening to the song. I was listening to the video. Hold up. Wow. Oh yeah, that's not gonna show. Anyway, it's basically a screenshot of her getting us reported for abusive behavior. Okay, listen. Listen. All right. So she got like 1, 2, 3, 4 people hit her. She got 4 hits for report and violation, right? So they just basically said she had to wait like 10 hours to start posting again. I think that was up like yesterday, right? Or this morning. She wrote, somebody wrote, okay, I just left you a voicemail. This is the screenshot I received from Megan's team concerning them reporting some of your tweets. I don't even believe that. Can I be real with you? I don't believe all of that. Okay. Let me know if you received anything from Twitter or if you'd like to comment on this. I ain't gonna hold you. I don't believe it. I don't believe it. I believe that, we YouTubers. Anyway. And then, okay, so do we want to talk? Okay, look, it's so much shit going on. Like I said, it's like a fucking telenovela. All right. So now they don't know what's going to happen with Kelsey's stupid ass. Kelsey's stupid ass and opened up a bag of worms she should have left closed, because now it is the white man. Okay, so let's start with yesterday. All right, let's start with yesterday. I'm going to tell you what I think. The stylist, I believe he's a stylist, EJ. He was on a stand. First it was the cop on the stand. She was like, listen, I don't give a fuck what these niggas is doing. Basically, that's what I've got. That's the vibe I got for her. She ain't give a fuck. She don't remember because she don't care, right? Okay. EJ went up there and basically was telling us that Megan, and Kelsey went to the party together. Right? They went to the party together. They were all drinking. Again, everybody wants to throw a bunch of liquor on Meg. And I comprehend that a lot of people are like, listen, Meg's her career going down the drain. I don't want to fuck my career up, siding with her too much. Let me just do what I got to do. I get that. But all of this shit, in my opinion, gonna come back to bite a couple of people. I'm not saying EJ. I am saying Kelsey, because Kelsey is gonna catch it. All right. So listen, I don't know if she's gonna catch them hands or some charges, but I know she's gonna catch it, right? So where do we start? So EJ, he said he picked them up, right? He said, normally, listen, first of all, these people are celebrities. I expect them to have a gun. Even Tory, I expect everybody, especially when they're not, not Tory, because he's not a fucking United States citizen. Hello, okay. But Meg is from Texas, okay? I don't even believe Meg had a gun, but the implications of it all is funny as shit. But nonetheless, even if she had a gun, she ain't shoot her motherfucking self. And even if she had a gun, her own gun was used against her. Okay, in my opinion, if she had a gun, but she's from Texas, so what the fuck? That's y'all right in Texas to have guns. Okay, listen, you got to be able to take care of yourself. Just because she's a tall woman don't mean that she's a motherfucking man, right? Apparently not, because apparently we found out today, shout out to fucking Naked Night, that she got stomped out by Tory, Kelsey, and the big ass fucking security. What the fuck is happening? The white man said that, so he coming with facts. Caucasian is coming with facts. Okay. Anyway, so then EJ, back to yesterday, he gets on the stand. From what I gather, okay, he gets on the stand and he starts talking about, she was drunk. Listen, I believe she was drunk as shit. You want to know? I thoroughly believe that Meg was so drunk that she hardly remembers anything about that night but getting shot. Like when she was talking about, like we'll get back to EJ, but I thoroughly believe all of that chasing the ball, all that dumb shit they used to do, she don't do no more. You don't see her out here drunk and fucked up no more. She has learned a fucking lesson. Okay? She has learned a fucking lesson. And that lesson is, do not ever drink to the point where you don't remember what the fuck happened. I believe the recollection she had is that pain when you get shot. You remember that. Everything else, I don't think she fully remembers everything else that led up to it. I believe 1000% she remembers getting powed because that shit snapped that alcohol right the fuck out of her. Okay? And she knows who was holding the fucking gun when it happened. All right? Okay. So, EJ tell us that he picked him up. He was styling her, whatever. They was chilling. He took over the Kylie house. With a bunch of people there. Okay, I do not believe that Meg drunk 6 bottles. First, I was saying, when Neek was telling the I watched Neek. Shout out to Neek at night. She's in the courtroom now because we need some unbiased. Because I don't trust none of them. I ain't gonna hold you. I don't trust this white guy who what's his name? Who was throwing shots at James Quinn. I don't trust him. Right? Even though he throwing shots at my radio, but I'll get to that in a minute. Anyway. So they got there around 3, and then they drinking. It's like 8 people there, okay, besides the people who didn't drink. EJ and what's his name? The football player. Y'all know who I'm talking about. So he was like, it was 8 other people there. So I believe a lot of people was drinking, having fun. Mind y'all, they were supposed to be locked in the house. The rest of us was where? Locked in the house. But they was out there doing too fucking much. See what happens when you're outside doing too much? Anyway, so they drinking all day, trying to make tacos, but she's so drunk she can't remember how to make tacos. I believe all of this shit. Then her stupid ass invite Tory Lanez. Okay? And we fully comprehend, to me, that she dead ass liked him. Like him. Like she was stuck, I guess, in isolation with this motherfucking itty bitty. So I guess you know how they say your capture. No, you know how they say your captures. You fall in love with them. No, I'm playing, but I really think she liked him, and that's what's fucking her up so much, and even caused her to lie because the embarrassment of it all. You really call yourself liking some nigga that shot you? You know what I'm saying? You really call yourself having sex with a man who, not even just having sex with a man who shot you, but you was in your feelings. You was hard in your feelings behind a nigga who didn't give a fuck about you. Okay, that's a tough pill to swallow. And a lot of girls have been in situations like that and probably have experienced some sort of foolishness like that, right? We ain't better than nothing, right? So, where was I? Okay. So they would drink. They were drinking all day in the pool with Kylie. Then she invited Tory over, right? Tory came over because Tory trying to fuck Kylie Jenner, right? Okay. So Tory, mind you, EJ was like, we gotta go because again, all the white people leave. Y'all know the vibes. All the white people left. So EJ was like, we ain't gonna be the old ass niggas standing. Okay, we ain't gonna be the last people in here acting like we don't know how to go home. All right, listen. Y'all need to act like y'all know how to go home. So he tried to gather these bitches up. He couldn't even put clothes on them. They was lit. Right? Kelsey had to take a nap. All of this ghetto shit. It was really too fucking much. Okay, kind of like Glorilla doing too damn much, but we'll talk about that at another time. So these bitches doing too much, child. Everybody doing too much. So then it's ridiculous. It's not like an opening. It's like a fucking telenovela out this bitch. Shonda Rhimes couldn't have wrote this shit better. Olivia Pope couldn't have acted this shit out any better. Okay, so listen, I'm picturing all this ghetto shit happening, right? So, she invite Tory all up in Kylie's face, trying to get the white girl, right? Because question, why the fuck would Megan invite any man, especially the dude that she called herself liking, to a Jenner Kardashian house? What's wrong with y'all black girls? Y'all, when do you learn that lesson? When do you comprehend that you don't do that? Because it's always going to be some bullshit, and this is the shit she got out of this, okay? Normally, they just take your man. This time, a bitch got shot. All right, so, just so much shit. So she invited him over. Nigga didn't even come with a swimsuit. The nigga took all his clothes off. Mind you, he like this tall anyway. So he took all his clothes off and he had his boxers on. You know, he probably got right? So Kylie kikiing in the pool. EJ trying to get them out of here because EJ already know what's the vibe. EJ know Kylie longer than he know Meg, and EJ is like, listen, them Kardashians, they paid like they weigh. So we're gonna get Meg and Kylie and Kelsey out of here. And you know, so I guess so Kylie can hit the new N-word. Cause y'all she could break the new buck. I said what I said. I said what the fuck I said. Anyway, so they drove off. He put their clothes in the car. In Tory car, Tory sent his driver to take their asses home because Tory don't want to be here with Meg, right? Meg, they were like, yeah, Meg out there dancing and popping and doing all of this shit, and not even paying attention that Tory is here to try to get with Kylie, child. So now she mad, bitch. Now she mad because she drunk and she belligerent, and she mad as fuck because she want to be booed up with Tory. Hot girl summer, right? Hot girl summer. Bitch. Anyway, so what was I saying? So hold up. So hot girl summer with Tory. He didn't want to. He wanted her to go home with Kelsey. So EJ take off this way, they take off that way, right? I don't know what happened in the car, but they came back to the house. Okay, so that's what EJ tell us. She was lit, she was belligerent. I've been plenty lit and belligerent. I know some of y'all have been lit and belligerent on occasions. You know what I'm saying? I don't really do until I can't remember shit belligerent, but hey. So what else? So then I guess they go back to Kylie's house, right? She insulted Kylie and all of this shit. Wasn't really personal. She insulted, and this is what's so crazy. What was the song? I swear, bitch, give a fuck about a nigga. Some shit, right? But you in here insulting Kylie because your stupid ass brought the dude that you like there, and he wanna fuck her. The fuck? She's a fucking Jenner Kardashian. What did you think was going to happen? So I guess she went in there acting ghetto and drunk. And I believe that 1,000%. She went back in there after EJ left and shit. And they come back to the house. Kylie said, y'all bitches gotta go after I guess all the insults. I don't know what the fuck she done told Kylie, child. She done ran Kylie up and down, child. Then he come outside because he mad because Kylie probably put his ass out too. Kylie probably like, listen, I don't need all this ghetto drama. Travis is about to be back home in like a day or two, and I could just save this, good old wop for him. So I don't think it's wop. Anyway, so she put all of their asses out. So then, they all going lit. Can you imagine? I can imagine. And now Tory mad because Tory trying to get him a Kardashian, right? He trying to go the Tigger route. He trying to, because they think, that Kardashian Jenner poom is like a stamp of honor. It's like, I made it. I'm a nigga in the streets. You know what I'm saying? So he was trying to get that Kardashian stamp of honor, and he ain't get it because Meg was cock blocking, because Meg was, I'm in my feelings. Oh, my feelings. So nonetheless, so then he turned it around on her. They got into the car, mind you. She in her emotions. She already in emotions. He not in his motions because he probably just found out she was also fucking a baby. My opinion. Then he go and turn to Kelsey. This is allegedly what we're getting, right? I was like, I don't even know why you supported her with this bullshit, because she knew I was fucking with you before, you know, and you ain't the only nigga she took from you. They driving off. Now, according to, from what I gather today, the shit that happened today, so they driving. And then they get into the argument. Now, this is where it gets iffy for me, okay? Because this is where I believe that Meg was so lit that she probably did have a little scuffle with Kelsey. But the thing is, you got to also think, Meg is like 5'9", 5'10". How tall is Kelsey? Kelsey is short. I'm about to Google it. Kelsey looks short. Hold on. I'll tell you how tall she is right now. No, wrong Kelsey. Hold on. Okay, yeah, there she go. Okay, so Kelsey is allegedly, I kind of knew this shit. She was, okay, come on now. What the fuck is happening? I think they said they keep trying to throw up an ad blocker. Kelsey is 5'5". Okay, Kelsey is 5'5". Meg the Stallion, both of these bitches is taller than Tory, right? Meg the Stallion is like what, 5'9"? Meg is 5'10". Okay, Kylie is not Kylie. Kelsey is 5'5". Kylie is 5'10". So they got into a little scuffle. I don't think that's about shit, because Meg is bigger than Kylie. But Kelsey. But according to the white man, that's when it got belligerent, because everybody lit. Little shorty doo-wop, Tory Lanez, pull out and he busting all over the place. He busting in the air. He busting everywhere. He is busting up, you know. And I guess they trying to fight. I don't know what the fuck, how the fuck, where the fuck. And then they was talking about, this is the guy, the white guy. This is the white guy was like, they whole jump Meg. He was like, he thought they was going to kill her that night. These niggas is drunk in their emotions, drunk as fuck. I don't know what the hell was up with the driver. I guess he was riding with little Shorty Doo-Wop, because Shorty Doo-Wop is like what, 4'9" or some shit. What is he, like 4'9"? So Kelsey is towering over him. So imagine fucking Meg the Stallion. Even with these chicks arguing, you know, if they was having a little scuffle, Tory couldn't do shit about it. Okay? So I guess that's when a bodyguard got involved. And somehow, some way, maybe Meg said some wild shit out of her mouth. Maybe Meg said some wild shit out of her mouth toward the bodyguard. But according to Mr. White Man, who lived up the block from Kylie Jenner, so he ain't got the lie, Craig. He ain't got the lie. Okay, he said they thought she was gonna jump. They jumped her, and he thought they was gonna kill her and throw her into the lake. She said, I can't believe he really that short. He is like 4'9". Okay, so Kelsey is already like Kelsey over him, and then Kelsey, Megan's like an entire foot taller than this at this, and everybody lit, and he drunk, and he mad he couldn't get no Kardashian pooms. And we already seen how him and his bodyguards give it up when it's the August Alsina situation. So if niggas was drunk, and we don't know what the bodyguard was in the car the whole time, bodyguard/driver was in the car the whole time. Now, he may not have been necessarily drinking, but he might have been smoking some bud. You already know, if I'm going to sit in a car for a couple hours waiting for y'all stupid asses to hurry up this party, I'm going to be smoking some something, right? So he was probably smoking some weed, or maybe doing some other extracurricular activities that was harder than marijuana that made it that he was out here doing this shit. So I think Kelsey, since Kelsey had a nap, I think Kelsey remembers. Kelsey and Meg ain't speak for since the whole shit started. So I don't know if Kelsey thought that maybe Meg remembered everything of what happened. Maybe her memory was coming back to her, some shit. And that's why she asked for what you call it? To cover her ass, right? But now the courts is really discussing if they're going to allow her to continue to cover her ass, because she might actually be involved in a situation. Okay, so now the white guy was like, first the white guy was like, no, Tory did all the pow-powing. And I guess the defense tried to throw it in, was like, did Kelsey shoot first, or did he shoot first? It was a whole bunch of shit. So the white guy is like, listen, I don't know, I don't want to play these mind games, but Tory was out here, being a little leprechaun. They was out here talking about nigger and, fuck you nigger, and nigger, beat her ass and fucking nigger and all ghetto shit. Can y'all stop acting this way in front of Caucasians? It is very embarrassing. Okay. What else? And then let me read the other white man comments, child. So it was the other guy. The guy who has been on everybody's TV screen, okay? The white guy, James Quealy. He said, dying laughing. And Wiley is a messy bitch. Well, Wiley posted this shit. He said, dying laughing. Some of our replies think I got a bias in Tory Lanez trial. I 1,000% believe he do. That's another reason why I'm happy that Nick at Night and King Payne and people who are not fucking invested in, I don't know what the fuck. Even if he doesn't, my personal opinion, even if this James Quealy guy doesn't personally, got a check or something, maybe it's just a man in him. Maybe his wife. I don't know. Right. But it seems to me like he got a little bias towards, against Meg. All right. Anyway, like Joe Button, but we'll talk about that in a minute because Joe is fucking. He said, Tory Lanez trial, James Quealy, okay? He said, I cover trials court all the time. This is my 24/7 job, okay? Don't have time to cheer for home and away teams. Then he said, at least one person with a media badge leaves court every day with Lanez people. Focus on that. Who y'all think he talking about? Who y'all think he talking about? Child. He talking about my radio. So he said that about my radio. And then I was last night, again, shout out to Neek at Night, child. I saw Neek. I looked and I was like, what the fuck is happening? She was in her car and I clicked on the shit and I was like, oh shit, she was at the trial. So I listened to it. I was like, oh, that's where I got a lot of my shit from. She took notes, whatever. So I'm like, okay. Unbiased, Neek is not Neek don't really go fuck, so I'm like, okay, cool. So apparently I don't know, it must have happened overnight when I was asleep, child. It must have happened overnight when I was asleep, because then I wake up this morning and I see a Neek have another motherfucking video addressing mob radio of it all. And it might have been Armand too, I'm not sure, but Mob Radio for fucking sure, right? Because I guess two black women can't cover the same trial at the same time, you know. Only one HBIC, I guess. I don't know. So, from what she was like, you know, she went to the trial. People was looking at her. You ain't saying nothing. She ain't saying nothing. That's the vibes. We not cool, right? So, and then they keep keying. That sound like Armand and Mob Radio. I just feel like they would be in the back or trying to be like we're five instead of y'all bitches trying to be investigative reporters. Sit your ass down and investigate. I'm just saying. Keying in the background. And she was like, you know, whatever. And then she said somebody came in and asked for who's Neek or some shit. And I guess Mob addressed, said she's Neek. And then, you know, whatever. And then Mob just had needed to have to say something so she could feel like she had Neek under pressure. Listen, I ain't gonna hold you, child. When I was listening to this shit, I was like, I said, bitch, you from Texas. I said, ain't Neek from like Compton or some shit? And you in LA? I think you should chill. I was like, I don't know. I said, all of this for what? We're here. Y'all are here trying to give commentary on this goddamn trial. And that is as far as it should go. We're co-workers. Anything more than that is ghetto ass crab in a barrel bullshit. I ain't gonna hold you. All right? I'm gonna say that. Okay? What else? Joe Budden. Joe Budden just mad. Let me real with you. Joe Budden just mad that, in my opinion, that Meg Thee Stallion have the audacity to have an attitude. I believe she 1,000% have a bad attitude. I believe she been rude to people, talking shit about people. I believe, you know, all of this shit. I believe she is really not. I told you, I believe 2 years ago she was not a good friend, right? So I think she has an issue with Nicki Minaj, and I think that, you know, really have Joe Budden feeling away. But I don't really even think it's Joe Budden feeling away necessarily about Nicki Minaj. I think it's more along the lines of Joe Budden feel away that Meg, and maybe a lot of these other rappers, but Meg, because she's big and, you know, she intimidates him. She would intimidate him. That's just how he is. Okay, that's just how he a nigga who likes to smack bitches around. Allegedly. Y'all know I'm a fan of the podcast, but let's deal with the reality of who he is, right? He's a corny ass for the most part, you know. When it comes to things like that and like competition. He do competition even with the Slaughterhouse dudes. You know, the group he used to be a part of, even the Slaughterhouse dudes. It's not a comp, right? It's not a comp. But, you know, some people are just like that. And the audacity of this girl, that's how I see it. The audacity of this bitch, this big bitch, thinking that she can, you know, thinking that she can disrespect the queen. It's not even about Nicki. It's not, in my opinion, it's not about him trying to defend Nicki or anything like that. It's she could do, you know, she's getting more attention than he did when he was a rapper. That's how I feel about it. That's 1,000% how I feel about it. Now, I'm going to get into some of these comments really fast. Let me see. Did I get everything? I'll be taking screenshots like, what in the fucky fuck? What in the fuckity fuck? I think this is it. Okay, I think that was it. Hold on. I got lobster rolls and shit, bitch. All right, girl. So I think I said everything that needed to be said. If I missed anything, tell me in the chat. Again, please don't forget to like this video. Okay, like it now because you're going to forget to like it later. Subscribe to my YouTube channel and follow me on my other social media platforms. I'm Jovi Beauty, if you didn't know. I'm Jovi Beauty on all platforms. Please follow, please subscribe. And don't forget, the holidays are coming up, so drop your girl a donation. Okay? Holiday donations are thoroughly appreciated. I don't give a fuck if it's $1, $5, $10, $20, $100. Okay? You can drop me a stack. whatever's clever. So, now I'm going to get into these comments, and we're going to continue on with today's show. Okay, here we go. Hey, LaRon, how are you? Hey, Nicole, how are you? She said, Bunny said people pop themselves every day, especially when they drunk. If she did it to herself, Bunny, if she did it to herself, Tory wasn't that drunk. He was just a belligerent shorty doo-wop. If she would have did it to herself, he would have said she shot herself. Meg did not have gunpowder residue on her. She did not have gunpowder residue on her. They did. Let's deal with that. You know, I love you, Bunny, but no. Because again, we have to deal with the reality of the shit and not what we want it to be. She didn't have gunpowder residue on her. The white man said what the white man said. Okay, I believe what the white man said. I believe Meg was just so lit, she didn't remember a lot of the things. And also so embarrassed to even be. I think she do remember. Listen, a nigga pull out a gun and shoot you, you're gonna sober up real fucking fast. Okay? I remember I was in this fucking Uber once. It was before Ubers, child. I was in a cab one time trying to go home. I was lit. When I say I was lit, I was lit. We was at after work, happy hour after work, and we were mad. We was upset, child, and we was taking shots. I don't know how many fucking shots I took. I don't know, but I remember I got arrested that night. I remember that. I remember realizing, because the cab man was supposed to take me this way, he took me the other direction. I don't remember what happened. But when I realized that he was taking me the other direction, and I was like, oh no, this is danger. I sobered the fuck up real fast, right? So that's why I say I think she remembers who shot you, bitch. Okay? I think she remember who shot you, bitch. But I don't think she remembers everything else that happened, and she's embarrassed because of it. Because if you out here doing that, like, bitch, like a lot of, I ain't gonna hold you, even a lot of the fucking that she stayed, fuck, I ain't supposed to be cursing, but I guess I did anyway. Even a lot of the fucking that she was doing, I think a lot of that was liquor induced. Okay, a lot of that shit was liquor induced, and now niggas want to hold her accountable for getting her plastered and taking advantage of the drunk girl. That's how I see it. But I said what I said, and I see what I see. And y'all don't have to agree with me, but you know what? Okay, Odell Beckham. Thank y'all so much. Again, I know y'all hate women. Shut up. What did I say? Hey! I know y'all hate women over there. A lot of y'all in here don't really like women, right? But the reality is that she couldn't have shot herself. She couldn't have shot herself. If she did, she would have had fucking gun residue on her hand. And the white man would have said that she did that, okay? The reality is that your boy shot her, okay? And Kelsey might have been with the shits. Okay? All right? Okay? I'm just saying. She said, I think EJ, and I don't know if EJ is telling an unbiased story. I think the white man is telling an unbiased story. I think EJ's story is unbiased to an extent, but he's still also looking out for his best interest at the end of the day, because he still has to have a career in the industry, and he don't want to throw that under the thing for her. It's like a Lifetime movie, sis. It is. Again, please don't forget to like this video, all that good shit. This nigga here. All right. She said 2 naked women are arguing and catfighting over Tory's short ass. That's probably exactly what happened. I believe it. I believe that they probably got into it and she don't remember. You ever was lit? Well, not me. I remember the shit that I do. Sometimes people say, you said some shit. I'm like, I say that shit. Like, you said some real disrespectful shit. I'm like, did I? But, you ever... I believe 1,000% that they got into it and it could have been left there. But a short nigga who probably tried to break up the fight, but he probably got manhandled and like tossed over there. He felt the way because you see how he did with August Alsina. So he tried to pull out his gun from wherever it was in the car. Why they keep talking about Meg bags like that nigga ain't show up in that car? Why they keep talking about the gun might have been in Meg's bag? Like that nigga ain't show up in that car. Make it make sense. Okay. She said Meg, she was too lit. But that was a good fucking idea. But she was in her motions. I really think she liked him. And that is why she denied the sex. She did not. Can you imagine liking somebody not? Remember, I don't get emotional. All that bullshit she was talking was bullshit. These bitches love talking bullshit in they songs while they out here crying over niggas, right? Fighting over niggas, crying over niggas. So I believe 1,000% she was in her motions over that nigga when she should have just called Travis Scott. She was out here trying to, break up the shit. And that's when, in my opinion, Tory Lanez had found out semi-recently that she was fucking with the baby and whoever the fuck else he was fucking with. He figured out, other niggas was getting her plastered and taking advantage of her too. So, I'm mad. She said, you made it when you carry your stylist to the pool party. Somebody said, Travis got a side chick. He don't care. But yeah, he would have been able to use that as an excuse for why he ain't gonna marry Kylie. We know that nigga ain't gonna marry Kylie, child. She said, I can't believe he really that short. He is. Iris says stranger things has happened in those hills. It's always been like in them hills. The guard is hidden away. Hey Couture, how you doing, boo? Shout out to you on your birthday. I saw you was out there shaking it up, living it up and living well. Hope you enjoy yourself. Hope you had a great birthday. Yeah, let's get these likes up. Please don't forget to like this video, subscribe to the YouTube channel, and follow me on my other social media platforms. I'm Jovi Beauty. I'm Jovi Beauty on all platforms. Ciao. Please like, please subscribe. Okay. Hey, Ken, how are you? She said Joe Budden has been known to hop on hate trains. That's what listen. And I like Joe Budden as a potter. As a potter, I like Joe Budden. But, and however, let's not act like he ain't a hater. Let's not act like he ain't a hater. Let's not act like he doesn't have women issues. Right? He gonna throw shots at everybody. And again, he comes from, I guess, my generation. So he look, these girls is doing what they want to do and they living their best life. And them old niggas can't control them. So he feel away. Thank you so much. They are. Somebody said, I think Kelsey did it. If Kelsey did it, Tory would have told. Tory spent the last year and a half, 2 years acting like she ain't got shot at all, period. Tory ain't got no motherfucking loyalty to no bitch. Can I say that? Could we be for real? This is a Joe Budden kind of nigga. Look at what the men we are talking about. These niggas ain't got these academic ass niggas. These niggas ain't got no loyalty to no fucking body. Especially someone with a vagina. Let's call that. He'd have told. He would have told it already. Please hit that like button. Thank you so much. Thank you, Bonnie. Thank you, Bonnie. She said, I wish the trial was on TV. Thank you. Right? Thank you so much, DC, for the donation. Y'all know all donations are thoroughly appreciated. Cash App, Super Chat, whatever is clever, I appreciate it. She said, Bonnie said my man put it on her. She liked him, but he wanted to know what was up with Kylie. That's when all heck broke loose. Ding, 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 ding. Ding, 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 ding. That's when shit got saucy, in my humble opinion. In my humble opinion. Okay? I don't know what's happening. Okay. In my humble opinion, that's exactly what I think happened. Like, again, it's only 6 o'clock here, which means, what time is it over there, DC? Like 1, 2? It's 2. 2 o'clock? I think it's 2 o'clock. So we got a lot more information that's going to come out. We don't know. I don't know what the fuck at this point. Them short men will fucking try to kill you. Okay, we seen him. I need them to pull a August Alsina and throw his ass on fucking. Ooh, they also tried to add the bribery charges onto Lil Shorty Doo-Wop. But they fucked up because they should have did that when this shit initially started. They didn't. I don't think they really realized how big this trial was about to be and how diabolical, okay? Tory Lanez and his people was about to try to make this shit bribery and espionage and fleeing the country. Like, we ain't seen this type of foolishness since R. Kelly went to trial the first fucking time. Okay? Listen. Now, I think I'm done. I don't want to make this video too long, okay? And I probably got some other shit I have to do. But, side note. That's why I'm late. Me and my kid, we finally finished. Finally finished our boarding school applications, y'all. Well, we finished our parts. We're still waiting for like 2 teachers to send in their recommendations, but they're going to do it before the 1st. So we're kind of done, right? I am so excited. It took me like 2 days to complete my parent statements. It was a lot of statements. It was a lot of schools. It was stressing me out. She woke up like 8 o'clock this morning, was like, I'm about to bust this out real fast. I ain't believe her, child. I swear to you, I ain't believe her. But she sat there here. That's why I couldn't. She was here. She was here. That's why I couldn't come live. Right? So she sat here and she's looking at me. I'm sorry. She's looking at me. She sat here. She sat here. I can't even be funny when she looking at me like that. Okay. She sat here and was busted out. And then I was like, all right. And she was like, Mom, finish your part. And I had like 2 more schools to finish because I finished most of them the other day. And they was stressing me out because they was asking like 6 fucking questions, like paragraphs worth of shit. But, and however, we finished. And I'm done with boarding schools. Okay? I'm fucking over it. All right? I'm glad we did it. We were able to complete it before the year is out. And I will say that I'm very proud of her. I was so proud of her. I bought her one more goddamn Christmas gift today. Okay? All right. So I think I'm done. I said everything I had to say about the Meg Thee Stallion and Tory Lanez trial. And I don't know if I'm gonna drop another video today because I'm really tired. But I will see y'all tomorrow at our regular scheduled time, 12 noon Eastern, because somebody has finished her reports and she don't need my computer no more. So again, I hope you live your life like it's golden, because there's no other way to live it. All right, and don't be sweating on nigga that's gonna shoot you, bitch. That's fine.